Welcome to the watch list. I'm Lindsay Melchuk. Libra Lithium has announced a $33 million earn-in agreement with Kobold Metals and announces a go-public transaction via reverse takeover of Power Stone Metals. Here to break all of this down is CEO Koby Kushner. Hello, Koby. It's great to have you here with me today.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Thanks, Lindsay.
So, Koby, both of these topics are quite big. Let's start with, how does the $33 million earn-in agreement with Kobold Metals, known for integrating artificial intelligence and machine learning in mineral exploration, enhance Libra Lithium's capabilities in discovering and developing critical mineral essentials for the green energy transition?
Sure. So about $33 million is to be spent in the ground on 3 of our projects, keeping in mind that we have several projects that are not subject to the earn-in. Kobold, let's say, leverages AI plus human intelligence, not just artificial intelligence. So they've got a very impressive team, subject matter experts, and they pair, the geologist with the data scientist, and it's a ratio of approximately 1-to-1. And what they're trying to do is a bit different than what we've traditionally seen from most other explorers, where they're trying to leverage all bits of data that they can, using advanced machine learning and even hardware in order to best maximize your chances of making a discovery. And that's ultimately why we went with them. We wanted someone that can at least maximize our chances of making economic discoveries.
Okay, so tell me, what then strategic advantages does the reverse takeover of Power Stone Metals offer to Libra Lithium in terms of accessing capital markets, and how might this move impact the company's future exploration and development projects in Ontario as well as Quebec?
So the RPO is just an efficient way of us going public. And the reason we're going public right now is to be countercyclical. So I don't know if you've been following the lithium space, but I imagine that you've had a lot less CEO interviews of lithium companies. A lot of them are in hiding right now after the lithium price crash. So for us, we kind of see this as an opportunity. Consensus is that prices have bottomed, and as a former lithium analyst, it's something I cover and watch and track very, very closely. So, from our perspective, we're no longer afraid to try and catch that falling knife. I think it's already fallen, and in a way, it's only uphill from here. So, that being said, there's a lot of companies that have been beaten up, a lot of companies that have very good quality assets. And what we see right now in the lithium space is a consolidation opportunity, a rare consolidation opportunity where you have a lot of companies that are pivoting, putting their quality lithium assets on the back burner, afraid to get into it, or they're just dying cashless and just waiting for something, either the market's change or for someone to take them out for pennies. So we see an easy opportunity, really, to consolidate our favorite assets for pennies on the dollar. And being public is a lot more efficient for consolidating the sector. It's a lot easier to do this in a public entity than a private.
Now, given the recent spodumene discoveries at Flanders South and the new pegmatite field at SBC, what are Libra Lithium's plans for advancing these projects, and how will the collaboration with Kobold Minerals influence the exploration strategies for these lithium-rich sites?
Sure. So both these projects, as to your point, they are subject to that Kobold earn-in. Libra is still involved in the exploration side of things. We are continuing to work with them as an exploration contractor. So keep in mind, while we have made spodumene discoveries on both projects are still very, very underexplored, and they're both pretty large land packages as well. So, we've collected our initial data, which has been very encouraging. And what Kobold has been able to do with that data is generate preliminary targets. Essentially, this way you're not aimlessly walking through the bush hoping to find more of the same. in short order. So again, trying to maximize our chances of making new discoveries. The initial work that we have seen under the hood um, has been very encouraging with what they're able to do. So, for example, at Flanders South, and at Flanders North too. Flanders North is a pre-discovery project. Um, we've done a LiDAR survey over that, and we've collected initial samples from both projects. And they've essentially turned this into a giant heat map using many layers of data. And we're able to somewhat pick out structure in the LiDAR data. Um, and they have essentially their software create those same structures, except it removes the human error, but it's also guided by human intelligence at the same time. So it's not a big black box either. The output makes geologic sense is another way of stating that.
Well, I mean, Koby, this has been very insightful, and thank you so much for sharing all of this with me today.
Thanks.
Again, that was Koby Kushner, CEO of Libra Lithium. Their website is libralithium.com, and for all of your market news, head to stockhouse.com. I'm Lindsay Malchuk. We'll see you next time.